สวัสดีค่ะ everyone! How to make a spicy mapo tofu recipe? When I say spicy, take my word for it. Today, I will show you how to make a mapo tofu with minced pork. This Chinese spicy tofu recipe is made with Sichuan peppercorn, tofu, of course, and chili flakes. If spicy doesn't scare you, you will for sure be in love with this recipe. We are going to make doubanjiang. What we need is soybean paste, chili flakes, and neutral oil. Doubanjiang is a Chinese paste made from fermented soybeans, broad beans, and chilies. It's full of umami and savory taste. We cannot miss it in today's recipe. It is a must. In the pot, add oil and use low heat to simmer it. Then, directly add the chili flakes into the oil. Stir and mix well. You can buy an already made paste, but since I couldn't find it in any supermarket here, well, I will show you how to make it from scratch. Note that this is not the original recipe, as I couldn't find all the needed ingredients. So, I'm making it with an easy substitute that we can find everywhere in Thailand. By the way, I found a lot of valuable information from the website Walk of Life. That really saved my day. Now back to cooking. After we let the chili flakes fry in the oil for about 2 minutes, we are going to add soybean paste. The doubanjiang we are making today is a very spicy version because it's the best for mapo tofu. It's going to make the final dish have a beautiful red oil all over. When the chili oil and the soybean paste are combined well, turn off the heat and stir to let it cool down a bit. Then, we will transfer it into a jar. This spicy paste can be kept in the fridge for a month. Today, we are going to use 2 tablespoons of the whole paste, including oil. We are also going to use 1 tablespoon of just the oil that we will put it in a separate bowl. Then, we are going to finely chop 4 cloves of garlic. Lot of garlic. And transfer it to a bowl. Next is ginger. Do it the same as for the garlic. Finely chop it. Then, remove it to the bowl as well. And now, we are going to prepare the sauce before cooking to save some time later on. In a mixing bowl, we are going to add soy sauce, white vinegar, sugar, oyster sauce, and the 2 tablespoons of spicy doubanjiang. Don't panic, guys. I'm using a half tablespoon, that's why it looks like I'm adding it 4 times. Now, we will combine everything well. Ooh, look at the color of this sauce. It's super red. This dish going to be yummy spicy for sure. Now, comes the most important part of the mapo tofu recipe. Sichuan peppercorns. These are giving the dish a unique numbing sensation. Numbness on your tongue is a characteristic of Sichuan peppercorns. And the fragrance and flavor are very amazing too. I love them. Okay, now, I'm going to just grind the toasted peppercorns in my mortar. No need to be a perfectly fine powder. You will still get a little flakes of the peppercorns, and that's totally okay. Just make sure there are no whole seeds. Then, transfer it to a small bowl and set it aside for now. By the way, this mortar is a krok. If you like it, go have a look in the video description. I will leave a link. We are going to heat our wok, then we will use medium heat. Add 1 tablespoon of oil into the wok. 1 tablespoon of chili oil if you like to have a little bit more spiciness. And add chopped garlic, ginger, and green onions. Stir for 1 to 2 minutes or until you can smell a lovely aroma from these herbs. Now, it's time to add the star of today's recipe, toasted Sichuan peppercorns. And give that a stir to get everything all infused together. If you're not sure about how much you like the numbness effect or not, you can just add a little bit for now and add a little bit later on if you like. Time to add ground pork or ground beef, ground chicken, even ground lamb if you like. Break the meat up to not let it stick to each other and become a big lump. Stir until the meat is totally cooked. Next, we are going to add the sauce that we mixed earlier. And now, stir fry everything well together for 2 minutes to have a really tasty and umami dish at the end. We will stir fry to let the sauce release its full flavor. And my favorite, the chili powder. The chili powder is optional, but if you love spicy, then go for it. Note that actually, this dish is supposed to be spicy and numbing, so take it as far as you can go, but don't get sick. Now, it's time to add 200 ml of chicken stock all over the wok. Give it a stir, then bring it to boil. While we are waiting for it to boil, we are going to take care of the tofu. For this recipe, we want to use a soft tofu. Drain out the liquid before removing it from the container. Get the tofu out gently. We will cut it into cubes. So, we are going to start by cutting them in half and cut it again into bite-sized cubes. Be gentle and careful because this silken tofu is very easy to break. After that, remove it to a bowl. And let's get back to the boiling mapo tofu sauce. Before adding the tofu, we will add corn flour and mix it well with some water first. Once you add it in the sauce, immediately start stirring. Otherwise, you will get a big clump of flour and it doesn't look nor taste nice at all. Now, the sauce is finally ready for us to add our tofu. Mix carefully and gently. Be patient and try to not break the tofu. If you noticed, I'm not stirring in the middle of the sauce. Instead, I put my spatula from the edges of the wok and kind of lift up the sauce. I will add a little bit of sesame oil to the sauce for a better smell and flavor. Now, gently mix that tofu through the sauce. Then, we will sprinkle some chopped green onion and we will serve it. It looks so good, so red, and so spicy. But this mapo tofu is not only spicy, it's also full of aroma and flavor. I recommend serving it with freshly steamed rice. If you like Thai versions of other Asian dishes, let me know in the comments and I will do more of them. I've made another recipe with the banchang, spicy pork ramen noodles, Thai style. Overall, if you are into spicy food, you should find recipes you like in this playlist. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't yet, share this video, and chop that like button. Thank you for watching. See you on Monday. ขอบคุณค่ะ บ๊ายบาย